if we were to say, for the sake of this discussion, that the bottom petal of this sort of flowering construct is representative of the root chakra, along with all of its dynamics in any particular human. So if the root chakra is a general place for management of ego identity elements, foundational safety control strategies, resonance with tribe, karmas that have welled up into the system, and thus it's a potential for dysfunction, as well as it's a very necessary and an important level and foundation of the human system. And then the second chakra, relationships, emotions, intimacy, and money. Third chakra, power, analytical thought, logic, planning, the belly brain, so to speak. Heart chakra, then potentially compassion and love, and the seat of the soul, so to speak. And that said, just being very candid, in some people's systems, their heart chakras emanate hatred or fear or desire for control or ego identified dynamics of betterness, or wanting to dominate others. So any of these levels can be a level of functionality and constructive process, or they can be levels that undermine functional relationship or collaborative process or personal happiness or conscious service to humanity. And for most people, they're a combination of all those qualities and dynamics. A constructive process at the level of the root chakra would be to understand, in a usual native state, so to speak, for an average human being, would be to see themselves as a part of their community and helping and allowing themselves to be helped and be grounded and to do something of functional, mundane, traditional service to community or to family. It does function in an ongoing dynamic of duality in its native state for most people, and also in these days in particular, a significant degree of social dysfunction or relational dysfunction. We've got a 50% divorce rate in the United States. Do we think maybe the root chakra's got something to do with that? If duality supports judgmentalness, right, wrong, good, bad, safe, unsafe, better than, less than, integrous or non-integrous, are we making sense with those dualistic dynamics being a constant and ongoing part of everyone's relationships to their families, to their spouses, to their kids, to their friends, and to the surrounding community or tribe or any organization that they participate in? Simultaneous to all of that judgmental process and misinterpretations and polarization and tribal dynamics and all of that, the root chakra also has the capacity to say, I have to take care of my kids. Right? I have to take care of the people I love, or I have to be a good husband, wife, or man or woman, or American, or Indian person, or Chinese person, or Japanese person. Do all have tos are all have to feelings driven by fear? They are, because you have free will. You're an immortal soul. Is there anything you have to do? If you chose to die, right, and we're not suggesting it, if you or anybody else on the planet chose to die right now, they just do. They'll come back, or here or someplace else, they're not dead because souls don't die in any complete sense, generally speaking. And that said, the process of feeling that we have to do something quite often drives our decision making. So if we say, I have to be a good person, I just have to, I don't have a choice in the matter. We really do have a choice, and we don't feel like we have a choice because our fear is driving us to feel we don't have a choice. Therefore, we work really hard to be a good person. What happens if on an ongoing basis, somebody has lived from I have to's and they're trying to shift gears into like a soul motivated process that says, I choose to love, care, be kind, compassionate, to serve, to support other people, to help them heal or to heal myself. Is that a completely different paradigm? Right now, the root chakra of humanity often operates from I have to. I have to take care of my family. I have to be a good wife or spouse or husband. I have to be a good dad or mom. I have to have a job. I have to work hard. I have to make money. And that I have to is keeping humanity busy doing all of those I have to's instead of becoming consciously aware of the climate crisis on this planet. So do you see the internal competition for decisional bandwidth and understanding bandwidth between I have to, and I understand that our planet is on the verge of burning up. And I choose to do something constructively about it. And my choice to do something truly constructively about it outweighs all those have to's. And if I'm fully soul resonant, I have the sovereign power to choose to focus on the common good instead of all the fear driven I have to's.